Hello friends and welcome to another quick MarioMayhem.com video. Get out your game boards, family lawyers and wrist straps because it's time to blast back to the first game in the Mario Party series with these 6 facts, Easter eggs and regional differences.
Okie dokie.
Starting with number 6, game sales. As of December 31st, 2009, the original Mario Party has sold over a whopping 1.9 million copies. This places the game at number 20 on the bestseller list for the Nintendo 64. Number 5, Pedal Power Remix. Take a closer listen to the background music of the minigame Pedal Power. It is actually a remix track from Super Mario Bros. 3 called Iceland. Number 4, No Game. Using the Game Shark, one is able to unlock an interesting feature that went unused in the final game. After a round of dice rolling madness has passed, the heads-up display can turn yellow with the words "No Game" appearing before moving on to the next round. If it was the last round of the game, the message "Game Over" would simply show before moving on to the regular ending. If this had made it to the final cut, it definitely would have changed the gameplay. Imagine how annoying it would be to only need a few more coins for that minigame star on the last turn, only to have it end up being no minigame. At number 3, we have Japanese release. Even though some of the game's voice clips are actually copied directly from the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64 for all regions of the game, there are still some odd distinct differences between the Japanese release and the version the rest of the world received. For example, in the Japanese release, Luigi and Wario both had different miss lines. Both would exclaim, "Oh my god," in the Japanese version, but this was changed to "Do, I missed" for Wario, and a drawn-out sigh for Luigi in the Western version. The NTSC version of the game also had another soundtrack called Move to the Mumbo, that featured in the 2 minigames Musical Mushrooms and Balloon Burst. The minigame Facelift also had some changes with a different background in the Japanese version. The wording Super Koopa 64 can be seen in place of the familiar Super Bowser 64 from the Western release. Number 2, Cut Minigames. Hiding amongst the game's data are 5 unused minigames. The names of these cut games are All or Nothing, Same Game, Yoshi's Tongue Meeting, Bungee Jump, and Tour de Mario. Whilst they aren't all complete, using a Game Shark, some of them are actually playable. And finally at number 1 we have Mario Party Glove. Whoa! I somehow had a feeling I wasn't the only one to injure my hand whilst playing Mario Party. Due to some of the minigames requiring you to rotate the joystick as fast as possible, gamers took to using their palms for that extra bit of speed. This resulted in people getting burns, blisters and cuts on their hands and ended up costing Nintendo thousands of dollars after lawsuits were filed by injured gamers and their families. As a result of this class action lawsuit, Nintendo gave away free Mario Party gloves to anyone that purchased the game, in an effort to combat the potential damage. This lawsuit caused the removal of such minigames in further releases until the recent Mario Party Island Tour on the 3DS, which apparently has safer to rotate joysticks. Anyway, that's it for today guys, so let's take a look at your responses to our previous question of the day, which was if you could replace turnips in Super Mario Bros. 2, what would you have Mario throw instead? So thanks again to everyone for your amazing comments last video, they were really appreciated and very amusing. So here are a few honourable mentions from the last video for everyone to enjoy. So Connor says they would throw all the awful Nintendo games like Mario Teaches Typing, so finally we have a use for them. It was pretty amusing. Josh says he would throw Toad instead of turnips, so whenever he says the princess is in another castle, he can throw him at Birdo. Thought that was good. Not a huge Toad fan either. Zach says they'd throw a Pokeball. Mario would get a Charmander, Luigi a Bulbasaur, Toad a Squirtle, and Peach would get a Jigglypuff. I just thought that was a really cool idea. They should maybe incorporate that into a game one day. Dr. Geek says they would replace all the turnips with poisonous mushrooms. I just thought that would be an interesting crossover. Maybe not good for our main characters though. But the Slow Luigi clap today goes to Jack Goldberg, who said he would replace them with radishes so no one would notice. I just thought that was quite an amusing, cynical answer. So thank you all for your questions and likes. It's all really appreciated. And today we'll leave you with the question, If you could add a new Mario Party minigame, what would it be?
Let's
If you want to just modify an existing game, that works too. It's all fun and games. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and the best, most creative answer will be featured in our next video. Don't be afraid to like other people's comments if you think they're good too. It's always nice to get a like. And that's it for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed these 6 Mario Party facts. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends, keep those comments and likes coming, and we'll see you soon.